So when all those rumors for Crisis were hitting, many of us were excited by pretty much all of them, and many of them ended up coming true. You know, Titans cameos, Swamp Thing cameo, Smallville, that was all great. Now, one of the ones that a lot of people were excited about that they did actually try to get in there was, of course, Nicolas Cage. Now, most of you probably know that Nicolas Cage was supposed to play Superman in Superman Lives, directed by Tim Burton. This thing was going to be insane. That's, I think, the best way I can put it. It was going to be insane in the way they approached everything. And honestly, it's one of those missed opportunities. And, there's a whole documentary out there on it in case you guys want to check it out. I highly suggest it. But it's a thing that I wish we could have gotten. And when it came to the whole Crisis thing, we almost did. Because we know that Mark Guggenheim mentioned that, yeah, they were looking at Nick Cage, and now he updates us on exactly what happened. Now, what Guggenheim said is, yeah, it was a thing they wanted, but he wishes he didn't talk about it because it didn't end up happening, because it hit Nicolas Cage's feeds and all the news and stuff, and then they couldn't make it work, and he doesn't go into the exact details of what happens, but you can assume that it's probably money related, and that's why Michael Rosenbaum, who played Smallville's Lex Luthor, didn't come back, because he said they were pretty much offering nothing, and they didn't even have a script complete when they were trying to finish it, so he turned it down. I'm assuming the same thing was probably what happened with Nick Cage, and he says, they reached out to him, and that was that, but there was just things that got in the way. And my guess is going to be, again, it was money related, because, again, these shows are made on what people call a shoestring budget, because they really are. Like, episodes of the CW shows cost a fragment of what other things cost. Like, for example, you can shoot almost an entire season of The Flash for what it costs to do about 3 episodes of The Mandalorian. Again, and 3 episodes is on the high end. So, again, they just didn't have the money to offer to him, and Nick Cage was probably like, look, I know I'm not as big of a name as I once was, but you guys got to meet all these, numbers, and if you can't, then why am I going to waste my time for, a $20,000 paycheck? It's just not feasible for him, so he turned it down. And Guggenheim regrets talking about it because he built up expectations, but unfortunately, it didn't end up happening, but who knows? Maybe in the future it will.